New on Curiosity Stream. Nobody said parenting was easy. A psychologist observes real caught-on-tape family moments and helps parents apply simple rules for happier homes on Kids and Instruction Manual. And one of the most well-known images in art history, the Scream, has been stolen numerous times, and it's not alone. Join the hunt for history's missing masterpieces on Raiders of the Lost Art. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's back. Live day next Tuesday, man. Mm-hmm. Woo! That's right. Our show, The Men's Room, completely live. Yes. Everything, man. Commercials, music, sound effects. Nothing will be pre-recorded. It is indeed the ultimate radio high wire act.
And for the second year in a row, we are bringing it back. The Karaoke Challenge between all the members on the show. And most of the members on the show, we're going to have a battle on who's better at karaoke. And this year, in honor of Eddie Van Halen, who's no longer with us, we are doing a Van Halen-themed Karaoke Challenge.
It's the tribute that he would have wanted.
It's the tribute that, yeah, I think he'd rather be alive, so we never did this tribute.
That's a good point. Also, you can be a part of the live podcast audience for KISW's Live Day Halftime Zoom Room. That's right, man. A select few of you will be allowed to hang out with us, hang out with the Men's Room, and ask any question you want. It'll be completely unfiltered, and only 50 spots will be available for each show. So get your tickets now, which, by the way, proceeds do go towards Coats for Kids with the Washington State Council of Firefighters and Operation Warm. That is a very cool thing. It is Live Day. It is presented by the Advocates next Tuesday. All the info at KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Migs, but it's Wednesday, so maybe we could whack him instead?
Whack it.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then. All right.
I'm just reading the text messages, and I love it. My arch rival, Ben from Shoreline, says, "Damn it, Migs, I'm a backup contestant for the third time this week. I demand you drop that other person and face me."
We can't do that. We have to maintain the integrity of this game, Ben.
No, I'm just like Rocky, man. I'm ducking the real competitors.
There's integrity?
Yes.
Wow.
There's
look
so
at me.
much integrity in this game.
Yeah, I am looking at you.
I am integrity.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? You
it's
are
his
the
middle name.
You epitomize it?
Yes.
Okay, well,
exactly.
I don't think so.
Well, let's get to our contestant today. We've got Matthew and Redmon. Matthew, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Sorry, Ben. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Sorry, Ben.
For those playing at home, Matthew will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Matthew, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. In the opening scene of the movie Forrest Gump, Forrest states that life is like a what?
Box of chocolate.
Yes. Who played Joyce, the mother of Will in Stranger Things?
Pass.
In what early 2000s year was LeBron James drafted into the NBA?
2002?
No.
2003.
Yes. Which Colorado mountain range contains the Continental Divide?
The Rockies?
Yes. The tagline, Die Harder, comes from which 1990 movie?
The Die Hard sequel. Die Hard 3.
Die Hard, the sequel, yes. Weird. Who played He-Man in the 1987 movie Masters of the Universe?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. That'd be cool.
Pass.
How many years does a quarter century have?
25.
Yes. A light aircraft without an engine is called a what?
Glider.
Yes. Mickey Mantle was famous for playing what sport?
Baseball.
Yes. What type of juice is in a tequila sunrise cocktail?
Orange juice.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct.
Oh, I love it when you kind of have your questions all messed up. I love it. Love it.
He said it right, but I mean, it's like, why can't you just give the answer that I have written down here?
Mr. No Prep.
No, there was lots of prep. There was some prep. There prep occurred.
Yeah.
A little bit.
There's another question, Steve. It's driving the Rev crazy. Please answer it the right way. Thank you.
Oh, I hope I do.
Answer it any way you want to, hopefully the right way.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Yes. In the opening scene of the movie Forrest Gump, Forrest states life is like a what?
Box of chocolates.
Yes. Who played Joyce, the mother? Who played Joyce, the mother of Will in Stranger Things?
Oh, Winona Ryder.
Yes.
He's got a big round beaver.
In what early 2000s year was LeBron James drafted into the NBA?
He was drafted 2003.
Yes. Which Colorado mountain range contains the Continental Divide?
Huh?
Which Colorado mountain range contains...
The Rockies.
Yes. The tagline, Die Harder, comes from which 1990 movie?
Die Hard.
No.
Die Hard 2.
Yes. Who played He-Man in the 87 movie
Dolph
Masters
Lundgren.
of the... Yes.
Great movie.
How many years does a quarter century have?
A quarter century. 25.
Yes. A light aircraft without an engine is called a what?
Puddle jumper.
No.
Helicopter.
No.
Floater.
No. Mickey Mantle was famous for playing what sport?
Baseball.
Yes. What type of juice is in a tequila sunrise cocktail?
Orange.
Yes. And Steve, you win 9-8.
Oh, I could have had a perfect
very
score.
close.
So close, Matthew.
No. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy, buddy. Good
Nice
game.
attempt there.
Good game, Matthew.
I'm sure Ben will text saying you got a perfect 10.
All right. Oh, needs to call in quicker.
Yep.
Damn it, the plane one.
Yep.
The plane.
You were close when you said floater. You're not going to be happy when you know the answer.
Nope, Matthew got it correct. The glider.
The glider?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed that.
Oh, you've never heard of that?
No.
You've never heard of gliders? Oh, all right.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
All right, ask that again. Ask that again, Gwen.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. All right, congrats, Steve. You won.
Good job, Stevie.
Thank you, sir. Thank
All
you very
right.
much.
Well, you know me. I got my surveys. Here's another one. You know, the survey found out that you, yes, you, ask for help or advice more than 6,000 times in your life. That's an average of twice a week or 104 times a year. Yet people have a hard time asking for help. So a lot of people do, but turns out that's what we do.
Yeah, I rarely want help. And that sounds terrible, but like in certain things. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think of like what examples though for advice.
Well, I mean, if you're like I don't know, maybe you're below average.
A lot of times I'm like, I'll just figure it out on my own.
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that, and then they wonder why they're so miserable. And because lone wolfing it is kind of not really the way we're supposed to be as human beings.
Well, what about if I go to YouTube? Does that count as asking for advice? Because I'll type it in the search function. I'm asking YouTube to advise me on how to do this properly.
See, I don't think that's really counting because nobody knows you've done that. Like, you don't have to face somebody's face and go, hi, I need help, and be vulnerable.
What if I tweet about it?
Oh, if you tweet about it, that's a whole different story. Go on TikTok, though.
Yes, I needed help screwing in this light bulb, and I went on YouTube, and it taught me.
Because think about it. I mean, we don't want to look like we don't know anything. And I think it goes all the way back to the first time, I don't know, whenever we looked stupid or felt stupid for not knowing something. So the last thing you want to look is be that vulnerable and go, hi, I don't know how to do this.
But there are certain things but granted, these aren't like serious things. Like when it comes to like activities, I love getting advice. Like when in hockey, I've had some buddies give me tips on how to be better, and I'm like, that's awesome. Or recently in wrestling, it's like I know that I'm not good, and I love to like get better at these things. So I really do thrive in that. Or even at the gym, like when I've done something that I thought I was doing right, and one of the trainers like, hey, do you mind if I give you some advice on how to do that properly? And I look at him, and I'm like, wow. Somebody did not like that you did this. That's why you have to come up to me and ask me that way. You know, in my head, I'm thinking like somebody was like upset that they were correcting them. And I looked at them like, dude, you're Like, you work here. Like, you've learned, you know what I mean? Like, you've been trained to be a trainer. Of course I want your advice. If you're willing to give it to me, give it to me.
So good for you.
Right.
Well,
yeah, and then everyone left our gym area. Like, it was very awkward. Yeah. Granted, we were in the locker room and I had my shirt off. But.
Yeah. So you've obviously had good critiquing in your life.
Yeah, yeah. I never mind, like, when someone has constructive criticism.
Because that's a big one. I mean, Brene Brown talks about it in her book, Daring Greatly. The idea of being able to criticize somebody constructively is an art, and so many members of management don't know how to do that.
So I think I'm good at taking advice. I'm not good at asking for advice. Like, I would have never thought to ask that guy, even though we have a good relationship at the gym. Like, we always say hi to each other. He's a super good dude. But I never would think, hey, is this form right? Because I wouldn't want to bug him. Instead, I'd go on YouTube and try and figure it out on my own.
Oh.
And then have him come up to me and unsolicited give me the advice, and then I'm very happy.
You're good if somebody comes up and wants to give you any help, but you're not that good at asking for it.
Right.
Okay, that's half the battle. At least you're willing to take it when somebody offers it. I want
to take it. I just want to ask for it.
Yeah. Well,
gotcha.
That's the thing. You want to be submissive. Yeah. No, that's what it's all about.
Yeah. I'll be your bottom.
Yeah. Submit.
Wow.
See, for me, I think about it more in terms of work. A lot of times, I in my past, I didn't ask for help or I didn't ask for clarification, and then I went ahead with the task, and then I got yelled at for doing it wrong. So now it's almost 100% the other way, in a bad way of me. I have to ask for help for everything or clarification, and I've had people be like, no, just do it. Like, just do it the way you were going to do it. And I'm like, oh, well, I just wanted to make sure that I didn't screw anything up.
Yeah, Danny, this is tough as we're trying to morph into a world where people are nicer about criticism. Once you get slapped in the face, I mean, how do you not want to protect yourself forever by making sure you do it right? My wife hates that I ask so many questions, and I'm like, well, I remember that Christmas where we got you the wrong gift, and you basically said we didn't know you and cried. Who wants to go through that again?
Nobody.
Yeah, and I have been criticized over the years. I've also criticized people wrongly over the years because it's tough to sit somebody down and actually have constructive criticism with them. I'm not good at it, which is probably a reason why I shouldn't be in charge of anybody.
Oh, this is cool. Someone said I can come over and help you, Danny. Signed Rucky the Seawolf. He's a whale.
Oh, the whale would love to help you with that fear of whales.
I'm good.
He's a helpful whale.
No, I'm good.
He's just trying to help you not be afraid of whales.
So the average adult has turned to 31 different people in their life for help. And a third of the people say, number one is
father.
Ooh. Oh, actually, you're close.
Mother.
That's it. Yes, she's the number one person they've gone to for advice. Yeah. And then 13% did say their dad.
I don't go to my dad for any advice. I just don't. I have zero interest in it. I love my father. I will take a bullet for that man. But I will never ask him for it. The last time I did, it went on for hours. And it was just like, I asked him for help. And this was in high school, a math problem. And it turned into like a 4-hour. We just left the question I had, and just he basically taught me calculus. And I was like, I'm just asking 4 + 4. Come on, guy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need all this. And after that, I was like, because he was a math teacher at NYU as like a side thing.
Wow.
Like, my dad's like, it's crazy how like he loves math. Like, that's his thing. And I don't. So when I asked him a question about math and needed his help and his advice or whatever, he was so excited. But he just completely drilled too much into my brain.
Yeah.
I was like, never asking him again for anything.
Can't blame me on that. Yeah. It is time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What do you want to talk about? We got your calls. We got your texts at 919 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
New on Curiosity Stream. Deformed trees, mutated wildlife, and no humans for miles. 10 years after the disaster at Fukushima, see what this irradiated ecosystem can teach us about nuclear fallout on Radioactive Forest. Plus, looking for the most diverse marine life on the planet? Dive into the Coral Triangle and experience a frenzy of wildlife you've got to see to believe on nature's greatest secret. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too big to fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Anywhere fans go to cheer on their team, there are behind-the-scenes MVPs ensuring everything is game day ready. We see you, Joe, fixing seats so every fan can enjoy every game. And Allie, who keeps her stadium running smoothly from the moment the first game starts to the last play of the season. At Grainger, you're our MVPs, and we're always here for you, with supplies and solutions for every industry and 24/7 customer support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose, brought to you by Spartan Plumbing. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Listeners on the Loose. What do you want to talk about? This is your opportunity. Just remember, Steve has a rule, though.
It's a simple rule, BJ, to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're just going to have to gong you. And then say farewell.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So I just texted in, wanted to know, with McDonald's doing all these celebrity meals, and since you guys are all local celebrities, what would your McDonald's meal be, and would you have it, and how would you have it? Like a custom sandwich? What would you do?
Oh,
I think Travis Scott has the McTravis or whatever. I don't know what it's called, but
yeah, it's good. That's cool.
I was gonna say, you had it?
No, it's cool. He's got it.
I don't understand how he made that happen.
You know, that means you're a guy. You know, you're a guy enough.
Lots of guys.
But, you know, you get on McDonald's radar.
But there's no McLeBron. There's no McGutenberg.
But he said he really he went out of his way to say how much he prepared, like, his own sort of style of McDonald's sandwich. And they were like, oh, hey.
That's probably, because like Chad Ocho Cinco.
Oko.
He was known for always eating McDonald's. You would think they would have had a McOcho Cinco.
Well, you know me. You say if I would have a sandwich at McDonald's, but look, you know I'm waiting for my own special dessert from Mod Pizza.
Oh, okay.
You know,
the McPJ?
The McPJ. I don't know, some no-naming kind of thing. But if it was McDonald's, it would be a breakfast sandwich. Because I just love breakfast sandwiches.
I would want to. I know, I think they're available at some of the McDonald's places. But I agree with you. The breakfast, I would want to bring back the bagel sandwich that they had. Like the egg bagel sandwich.
Oh, interesting.
I used to love that thing. And then I could have it back. It'd be like the McMigs.
The McMigs. All right. Listen, if I get the bagel sandwich back, you can call what you want.
Or I just want a 27-piece McNugget meal.
Why 27?
Because I always want more than 20.
That's what it is.
I feel like 7's good wiggle room. I feel like I'm not being overboard. Like, it's not a 30-piece.
It's like a share size, though, because if someone's like, ooh, can I get a McNugget? You don't feel bad about giving them one.
Right, because I know I have 26 more.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell, you can have 2.
Look at you. Oh, look at that. You're still in good shape. You're still 25.
I think that's what I'm going to go with.
All right.
And you get 5 sauces.
Oh, 5 sauces.
Yeah. That way you don't have to worry about having to really dig to the bottom of the barrel.
5 different sauces or one sauce?
5 of whatever sauces, but I would recommend it sweet and sour if you're going to do it in honor of me.
I am known at my place at Zulu's where they just go, and how many different sauces do you want? Whenever we get any sort of mozzarella sticks, macaroni cheese bites, tater tots. Oh, I'm getting hungry.
All of them, please.
And then they have so many great sauces, and I go, I would like them all. And they go, yeah, of course you would.
All right, Rev, what are you doing?
First off, going to go with the quarter pounder with cheese. Because I love that one. It's a standard. It's a staple.
No problem.
And obviously fries, small fries, but that's because I'm also adding a 4-piece chicken nugget and a McFlurry.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The McHealthy meal.
Oh, yeah, the McFatty.
Yeah.
Mine would be a spicy chicken sandwich with a slice of grilled pineapple on top, little bit of buffalo sauce, and ranch.
That sounds delicious, actually.
Great.
I don't know how spicy it's going to be, but the rest of it, I like it.
That's what the ranch is for. It's to balance out the spicy.
And I was thinking also the pineapple would help with that a little bit.
I've made a similar sandwich.
Danny, we can't talk. You people don't like sweet with your savory. Somebody, I don't know, messaged me and thought sweet should never be with savory. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
They need to be together. That's part of the fun.
That's what a trail mix was. Why it's so popular. It's sweet and savory together. Sweet and salty.
Mine would be pretty much the same as Vicky's, except without the trashy pineapple, and it would just be a hot and spicy McChicken.
Do you have issues with pineapple even if it's not on pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your problem.
Interesting.
I mean, just in general, I'm not a big fan. I mean,
pineapple's a fruit of the gods.
I can't disagree with BJ.
Yeah, no. Especially when you put it on top of a savory, delicious meal.
Not come out during the interview because he would never have been hired. If he had said this while we're eating, if
Tony at that fancy steak place, they put a pineapple on top of our steak.
You're lucky we didn't take you for pizza because as soon as you gave me the look for the pineapple pizza, you were out. Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna hire an ocelot at this point.
Somebody says, Migs, you should make it a 23-piece chicken McNugget meal. That way, if you buy 3, you get 69 nuggets.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Okay.
Did you see what what Burger King did regarding McDonald's?
What Burger King is? What do they do?
They put out a tweet, their Burger King UK account, saying, we never thought we'd be saying this either. And then it's a picture, like a little memo from Burger King saying, order from McDonald's. And then they continue to go, it's not just McDonald's. We want you to order from KFC, Subway, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Five Guys, all the places, Taco Bell, Papa John's, any of the food outlets. Too numerous to mention here, but basically we want you guys to be able to help keep these fast food chains alive because of how everything is right now. People aren't eating out. They're not.
The king.
Yeah, that's just why Burger King, man.
Well, the king he's taking care of the kingdom. All of it.
Yep.
The fast food kingdom.
He's a good king.
He's a good king.
He's a good leader. The Burger King.
Yes, he is.
Mm-hmm. But I would say that you should he even says getting a Whopper is always best, though. But ordering a Big Mac, not such a bad thing. Take care from Team Burger King UK.
All right. I can't argue with either one of those choices.
Yeah, I would always lean towards a Whopper, but don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say no to a Big Mac.
You're not going to say no to any food, really. I mean, almost anything is going to be, from those places, you're going to say yes to.
Oh, yeah. Like, legit, if you put a Big Mac in front of me right now, I would eat it on the
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if I put a cheeseburger in front of you, you'd eat it right now.
I would eat it right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen, and don't forget Dick's.
Well,
okay?
no.
And our good friends at Kid Valley.
I know Dick's is awesome, but they had to shut down a couple of their Dick's places because of COVID. Did you hear about that? A couple employees got hit, so they're closing. They're just being preemptive, and they closed them all down, and then they had to close down the Queen Anne one because they had to move some workers around. They were worried that they were exposed. So if you're planning on going to Dick's to get a delicious strawberry shake and the awesome French fries, Rev,
come on, man.
You might want to check ahead before you go because they're closed for a couple of days. Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to open up back soon because that always sucks when the COVID hits. That's tough.
Yeah, and they're just doing what they can, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what else can you do? What else can you do, man?
That's right.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Listeners on the loose.
Somebody said, Migs, did you see the AJ Styles fan tattoo? WTF.
What is this now?
Okay, this is a good question. It's about a wrestler, but it has nothing to do with wrestling. So there's a guy who apparently is a huge fan of AJ Styles. And if you don't know him, he's wrestling in the WWE. He's an awesome wrestler. And he's got a big-ass tattoo that says AJ on his ribs.
It's his own tattoo? It's his own name?
Well, yeah, because he's AJ Styles.
Okay, fair enough.
So a fan decided that I'm such a fan of AJ Styles that I'm getting the exact replica tattoo to show my love for AJ Styles.
That's hardcore.
Kind of, very hardcore, kind of weird. It gets weirder. The guy also got the birth dates that AJ Styles has of all of his kids underneath his giant AJ tattoo. So he's got 4 kids, 4 different birth dates. And, AJ did it because those are the birth dates of his children.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But the fan did it because he's a fan of AJ. So now he has AJ Styles' children's birth dates on his ribs.
That's a little weird.
Okay. I was making sure that we're all on board that this guy's weird.
If he put different dates on there that were important to him, maybe that would be cool. And I mean, people to get pictures of their favorite people on their body, so I can't get mad at him for putting AJ on there, but the birth dates of his kids are a little weird.
Yeah, super weird. Like, if you're AJ Styles and this guy comes up like, bro, I'm my biggest fan. Check it out. I got your AJ Styles tattoo. And he's like, okay, cool. And then he's like, wait, you have my children? Like, if he would have at least changed it to maybe his children.
Yeah, something like that.
Then I'd be like, okay, he's inspired by AJ. Still kind of weird, but not creepy weird. Just weird. This is kind of creepy weird.
So you think that's weirder than having somebody's face on your body?
Yes.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Not the kid part. If he just did the AJ part, you still think that's weird?
If your name's not AJ? Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Yeah.
It's just an odd thing.
I don't know if that part's weird. I think the kid's part is weird, the kid's birthdays.
Well, I have a buddy that also has done that before where he's gotten the exact tattoo of a celebrity because he was so enamored with that celebrity that he got the exact tattoo that celebrity has. And I'm like, that's a weird flex.
Is it because that's personal? It's a personal piece on that person's body. It's one thing to get inspired.
Yeah, I guess so.
But this is the exact personal piece. Oh, I can see that.
No, I mean, you might be right. That might be why I think. I just think it's odd. But I would have no issue if he got like that celebrity's name tattooed or the band or. an image of that celebrity.
That might be an unwritten tattoo taboo. You know, I'm not a tattoo guy, but maybe it's something that I guess it's inherent in tattoo folks is you just don't get the same tattoo as somebody unless for some reason you know them and they're okay with it.
I know a couple tattoo artists who won't, like if you show them a picture of a tattoo, like, hey, I want this tattoo like this person has, they won't do it.
Oh, really?
They won't copy somebody else's work. They'll do their own version, but they won't do the same thing.
That's funny because there's a few people being like, shame on that guy for doing something so weird like that. But also, if the tattoo artist knew, shame on the tattoo artist for even doing it.
Oh, because it's an exact copy. I didn't know that's not a thing, huh?
Yeah, I would say no if I was a tattoo artist. Like I would just be like, I remember talking to some of my tattoo buddies, and like, do you say no to anything? There's certain. It's so funny to hear what like some of their like rules are. Like one of my buddies refuses; he will not do a Tasmanian devil tattoo because he's done too many when he first started.
I can appreciate it.
He's like, I'm just sick of doing them. I never want to do them again. I don't care how creative your Tasmanian devil idea is. I'm not doing it.
What if the devil's wearing Playboy bunny ears? Will he do it then?
Absolutely.
Whoa. Okay, fair
with
enough.
a barbed wire around its arm.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm asking.
How does he feel about the Calvin peeing on something?
Apparently, he's fine with that.
Okay, well, yeah, we got to have Calvin peeing. Come on.
So can you have Calvin peeing on the Tasmanian devil who has an AJ Styles tattoo on its ribs?
Well, that is an R. Kelly dream right there. I'm not sure anybody wants to live.
Oh, man.
You pick the topic. You guide the show. It's listeners on the loose, 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Or if you call us and text at 933 on the Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Let's go to CJ in Federal Way. CJ, you are on The Rock.
Hi. How are you guys this morning?
Awesome. Good, thank you, CJ. What you got for us?
So, speaking of the AJ Styles tattoo, I don't know if Steve knows this, but Shannon Moore, he used to be a WWE wrestler.
Yeah.
I actually copied his To Be Me tattoo.
Oh, okay.
So, it's not exactly, it's in a different area, but definitely got the inspiration from him. He was my favorite wrestler, actually.
Does he have on his knuckles Dilligaff, if I remember, or he just has the book of Dilligaff? I can't remember now.
I don't remember. He has so many now that he's moved to a different area, but
yeah.
I just know he got it right before he left WWE, and I was a huge fan of him, partially because no one else was. But, yeah, so I got his inspiration and actually did the To Be Me with the stars and, like, the different colors, but made it a little bit my own.
But at least you don't have his children's birth dates on you. That's the part.
No, I have children myself, so that's a little weird to me. But I get it, the inspiration from celebrities and just kind of, I don't know about AJ, if I'd get the name AJ, but, I understand it.
Ooh, BJ, you should get it, but change the A to a B.
That's it.
Dude, yeah. And do your kids do the exact same tattoo, but then I'll have your kids' birth dates on it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. I'm viewing that as a no.
That's a very big no. If you'd like, I'll point you back to all the conversations where I said I'm not going to get tattoos.
That's fine. I'll just keep asking every once in a while.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's just exactly what I need in my life.
Okay.
Just keep asking me.
All right, here's someone says, you guys have been talking about this year's Live Day, reflecting the crazy world that we're all going through.
Yes.
One of my favorite things that has come out because of the pandemic is when actors revisit their old roles for a table read and then post it online. I thought it'd be funny to have you guys do table reads at Live Day. My vote is that the Rev and BJ recreate the I Love You scene from When Harry Met Sally.
Oh.
That's a good call.
Ooh.
That is a good one.
That's not a good call because I'm involved with that. Why let Danny be involved with it?
Well, I mean, it's that's the fun of it, is that you and Rev sometimes are an on-again, off-again relationship. This could be that moment that brings you two together.
I'm already singing. Why do the texters want to make Live Day just a massive troll fest for me? I'm already doing
like
something.
That's every day with our listeners.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, sure, whatever. Whatever.
BJ, you hate this?
Yes, I do.
I love it.
Yeah, I hate this idea.
So who would be Harry and who would be Sally?
Well,
that's a good question.
Well, I mean, Rev's the better actor, so he should be Sally.
But you do wait. Which one of you guys does Miss Piggy? Isn't it you?
I do Miss Piggy.
You do Miss Piggy. I could do Kermit the Frog.
Oh my god!
And we could do When Kermit Met Piggy.
Boom. Now we have content.
Nice. There we go. This is another wonderful time. Next Tuesday, Live Day.
Okay, so wait, are we going to do a table read of When Harry Met Sally with BJ playing Miss Piggy, playing Sally,
yes,
and Rev playing Kermit, playing Harry?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
I mean, I don't even know if we need to do anything else at this point.
No, that's it. This is it. This is the big moment you're waiting for.
I love this more than you would know.
I hate this so much. So yeah, I know we're going to do it.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay, I think we've got it solved.
All right.
That went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to go. So
I like that. We just Thank you, Texter.
Here's the thing. I know what my life is now. You know, part of therapy is that's part of my therapy. You guys are just going to troll me, so I'll just do it until it's no longer fun for you, and then you guys will move on to somebody else.
That wasn't us.
That's yes, it was. I mean, Steve read it. He's got all of his lovely Titanic douche fans that are still around, and then there's Danny, who's basically your henchman. It's like watching an old
Vicky's
episode.
In on it.
Well, Vicky's also your henchman. Have you not noticed?
Henchwoman. It's 2020.
Yeah, hench person.
Jeez,
she's the hench person.
All right, what about your kids? Do they like the idea or no? 2 thumbs up. Now what are you going to say?
2 thumbs up. Well, the kids are now out of the wheel. How do you feel about it now?
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
1 thumbs down.
That's right, Sarah. You're out of the wheel and out of the house.
Wait, she's now thumbs down. She's on your side.
Exactly. Okay. She knew the power.
No, Joe doesn't even know what's going on.
No, Joe doesn't care. He's like, don't worry. I'll work on Mom. I'll get back in the wheel that way. Yeah. Lovely idea. Thanks, Texter.
All right, sweet. So
yeah, love these Texters with all the great ideas.
A table read of When Harry Met Sally. When did that movie even come out?
Oh,
I know. I don't even think people know it. I mean, they probably know the scene at least.
Well, they're talking about the "I love you" scene, not the. Everyone knows the other scene.
Oh, I thought that's the scene they were talking about.
No, this is the New
we
Year's
can get away
Eve
with
scene.
that. I don't think we can get away with the other scene.
No.
Well, all she's doing is just moaning, and Miss Piggy going, wouldn't that be funny? I thought that was the funny part of it.
We could do both scenes.
Please. Well, now you talk yourself into 2 scenes, BJ.
I don't even know the scene that they're talking about then. There's another one?
And it came out in 1989.
Isn't it like the scene when Harry shows up and is professing his love for her?
Yes.
Oh, I don't even remember that. All I remember is them at the restaurant. It's the only scene I remember. I'll have what she's having.
That's such a good movie.
I haven't watched that movie in decades.
That's one of my go-tos.
I'm surprised you like that movie.
Why?
No, I'm not. You like Titanic.
Yeah. This is totally it.
Yeah.
Any love story.
Yeah, you like You Got Mail too? You know, when Tom Hanks met Sally?
So when Kermit met Piggy.
Yeah.
Happening at Live Day.
Okay, great.
Then said, okay, fine. If that's what's going to happen, how about have Steve and Danny table read the Titanic door jack drowning scene?
Ooh.
I don't even know this scene.
Yeah, Steve's never seen it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I got to do? Who am I? Are you going to have to hold me?
What do you got to do? That's the one with no. You're not going to be at the bow or the front of the boat, wherever it is. That's a different scene.
You're going to go on. You're going to make lots of babies, and that's
Do I say anything?
Yeah, you do. We have a whole little dialogue.
Which one is he? Are you?
I don't know.
I don't know why I instantly just assumed the role of me and the woman in this situation.
I feel like Danny knows the movie, and she's got more of the lines. Or does he have more of the lines? I can't remember in that scene.
Who's more pivotal in that scene?
I think it's Jack.
I think they're pretty equal in that scene, actually.
But Jack's the one that does the talking before he sinks, right?
Yeah, I think it is Jack.
Yeah.
So you probably want to be up.
All right, you're Kate Winslet, Steve.
All right.
We don't have to kiss or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
No, you just have to let Danny drown. I think it's an easy thing to do. I would love to play that scene. I just kicked Danny right out the door.
Wow.
As soon as Danny starts talking.
The table read, we don't change the course of the film.
Oh, my table read, I am going to kick him off the door. Going to go, okay, kid, nice knowing you. I'm going to have a great life, and thank God you're not in it.
Now, do we have to do it as Kermit the Frog? Because I think that's the only impressions that Danny and I are able to do.
You have to do Mahomes.
We're both Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. One of you can be Mahomes, one can be Jake from State Farm.
Fair.
Okay. I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
I'm drowning. I don't know what else about this movie.
Okay. Wow. This is.
Hi-ho. I'm drowning.
Hi-ho.
Can't wait for Live Day. Cannot wait.
All right. So now, so we're going to do table reads for the Titanic with Danny and I.
All right.
And with Harry met Sally.
That's it.
With you guys.
I guess that's what's happening.
All right.
So in. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Is this a competition? Who's better? Like, can Vicky Sarah, and Joe pick who's the better team?
Ooh, I like that.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. I don't really want to win this anyway, so I really...
Come on, you need to.
No,
I can't carry this whole damn thing.
You're going to have to. You're going to have to, buddy.
Oh, jeez.
I don't care about winning these things. These are, what are you going to get? A prize? What are you going to get?
Usually you're so competitive, man.
I'm not competitive for things that are Steve's listeners' ideas.
What if it's like no-name cakes or something? I could bring
Okay, then, if you get no-name cakes involved, I might be competitive.
All right.
Whoever wins buys the others no-name cakes.
No, I'm not buying anybody anything. I already hate this.
Well, Rev can buy them for you. He's part of your team.
Are you willing to do that? Because
as long as you put some effort into this, yes.
You got to try, man.
Come on.
I want the no-name cakes. I just don't want to. If Vicky, Vicky could still try to troll me and I'll have my cakes.
What? I will always let you have your cake. It's your kids that don't let you have cake.
I'm saying you won't be an impartial judge. I think you'll just,
I need to see this performance. I am totally down for, the Titanic scene, for the Harry Met Sally scene. I want to see some effort and some energy. Bring it.
Someone suggested I should play the role of the door.
No, you can't handle
Straight
that.
face.
No, is that tough?
That's too big of a role for you.
Because then Danny and whoever plays the other person has to lie on me.
Exactly. You're a pivotal part of the scene. You have to look like you are not big enough to have the two of them without looking like you're big enough to have the two of them so we can have a big debate.
Rev's already found all the lines for Harry Met Sally.
I found him.
Yeah, of course he has.
Yep. So you guys are good.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have the scene?
I don't even know the scene. I'm not gonna watch any. I'm not gonna put any effort into this. Let's just read the damn lines.
Oh, so you're just gonna show up
read them cold,
willy-nilly?
baby.
Just like how you do in Van Halen's Jump?
Exactly.
If Rev has, I don't even remember how it goes.
Well, look at Meg's hair.
Yeah, I got some of it right here.
Whoa.
Okay.
Meg Ryan's hair. Vicky.
I don't know, but not this way.
How about this way? I love that you get cold when it's 71 degrees out. I love that it takes you an hour and a half to order a sandwich. I love that you get a little crinkle above your nose when you're looking at me like I'm nuts. I love that after I spend a day with you, I can still smell your perfume on my clothes. And I love that you are the last person I want to talk to before I go to sleep at night. And it's not because I'm lonely, and it's not because it's New Year's Eve. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Now that I hear that, it's like he's just doing an impression of a Woody Allen movie. I mean, boy, I never realized how much Billy Crystal was.
Just like you, Harry, you say things like that, and you make it impossible for me to hate you. And I hate you, Harry.
Oh, so that works great for you
I
and
hate
Rev.
Rev. Oh, I do hate
I really
him.
hate you.
And then you guys have to kiss.
Yes. No, that's not happening. It's a table read. You don't kiss at a table read.
You can kiss hands and then put your hands together.
You don't kiss at a table read. You just said that. We just read it and be done.
So this is how, quote unquote, young I am. All I could hear is Mike Wazowski from Monsters Inc., the Pixar movie.
Wow. That's when Mike met the other dude in Monsters Inc.
And Danny's already got the lines ready for the table read for Titanic.
Oh, yeah,
You're welcome. Crazy part about this, he didn't even Google search it. He just wrote those out.
Yeah,
That's it. He knows them.
From
That's what
memory.
I've been working on.
Good job. Well, this is exciting.
I'm pretty excited.
I hate you, Rev. I hate you so much.
There we go.
And that's a fact, you bastard.
That's not one of the lines.
When did Miss Piggy go to Boston?
Oh, I want to improvise. Let me tell you. You make me do this.
No.
This is going to go off the rails. It's live day. I get to do what I want. It's
All you
COVID.
have to do
When
is
Harry got COVID.
Read the line.
No,
read the line.
We're totally winning the no-name cakes.
Oh, yeah, you
Damn
are.
it.
I don't care.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Oh, you guys should go to win. What are you talking about, Steve? We wait and see.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You guys aren't natural thespians. Rev and I are naturals.
Oh, here we go.
I'm a super thespian.
Now he's
Yeah, you're a super pain in my area. All right. Hey, what pet do you think helps your dating chances the most? Ooh,
Pig.
yes, pig would be the one. I'll help you. There's no help for me or you. I'll tell you though at 9:49 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. All right, here's a new survey. Half the people say they're more likely to want to date someone if that person has a dog. So
Yeah.
there you go.
I was going to say, if it's not dog as the top answer, this election's rigged.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know.
totally rigged. You're absolutely right. We got to go to Florida and figure out what happened in Florida about this whole thing. But that is the only pet that really helps your dating life. Here's a full breakdown. Dog, yep, 0.5% of people say, yeah. Only 9% of us are less willing to date you, and that would be me if you had a dog.
Well, yeah, there's some people that are allergic to dogs or just miserable human beings like yourself.
I got both of those
You got
covered.
the double whammy.
Cat comes in at number 2, 35% more willing. How about this, though? The number 3 one, I don't think you'd think about.
Lizard.
Lizard,
An iguana.
no. A snake, maybe. Tarantula's on the list. Miniature pig actually is on the list.
People love the mini pigs.
But horses.
Porcupine?
Oh, horses. Well, the equestrian life. That makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the number 3 thing. You might have a chance if you have a horse.
Yeah, you can play that Ride a Horse, Ride a Cowboy song.
Yeah, that's exactly. Okay.
It's not wrong. That's what Vicky says.
Okay, that's different. Okay. Ryan Castle, he's up next. He's got your 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
If that's a true story, what's his success rate, you think? Bill Murray pulling the, hey, do you like old guys with money? Out of like 100 times, how many times do you think it would work, Frank?
Oh, man. Look, if it works 30% of the time, I would say 30% of the time.
Oh, I'm thinking it's more than that.
Yeah.
I'm going 60.
I was going to say 69.
There you go.
You know what? You guys should go on TikTok.
All right, fine. Between 60 and 70%, leaning towards 70.
Thank you.
Is that better?
Thank you very much.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I know if bankruptcy is going to provide me with relief? What are the steps for my situation?
There's so much information out there about bankruptcy with the internet and what people have heard from friends and other people that they've talked to about their financial issues or bankruptcy. There's also a lot of bad information out there or urban legends about bankruptcy. In order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you need to talk to an attorney that's experienced in bankruptcy. So in order to determine whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, you should talk to an experienced bankruptcy attorney. And my job is not to convince you to file bankruptcy. My job is to help you to make that decision and have all the facts so that you can make an informed decision about whether bankruptcy makes sense for you, what benefits it's going to have for you, and what the downside of filing bankruptcy is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com.
New on Curiosity Stream. Nobody said parenting was easy. A psychologist observes real caught-on-tape family moments and helps parents apply simple rules for happier homes on Kids and Instruction Manual. And one of the most well-known images in art history, the Scream, has been stolen numerous times, and it's not alone. Join the hunt for history's missing masterpieces on Raiders of the Lost Art. It's all on Curiosity Stream. Annual plans are $20, just $1.67 a month. Visit curiositystream.com.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.